G'day guys, just got home from work, no one's home, good, no distractions. Thought I'd put a video together for you guys. I had a few requests from people. They wanted me to put together a video, show the inside of my desk, go get close up to the components, explain what's in the desk, you know, explain my PC specs, and a few people also wanted to see my room, see the whole setup. I put a few photos up on Facebook, and yeah, people were quite interested to see what I have and what I've done. So yeah, I'll be showing that, and also I'll give you a quick sneak peek of a current project that I will be working on. Probably starting that in 2 weeks or so. I have an order in the mail which I'll be replacing some components in the desk with, and the components that come out of the desk will be going into this new build, which is going to be a water-cooled PC cabinet mod. So it's like I picked up a cheap cabinet from the shops, only $15, was pretty good. I had some good ideas for it, so yeah, picked that up pretty cheap, and yeah, I've got all spare parts that are going into that, and it's going to be a red and black theme. So yeah, I'll get some videos out to you guys about that, but for now we'll concentrate on the desk, and I'll show you that cabinet around the end, a quick sneak peek, so please enjoy. Welcome back guys. This is the desk, all complete, apart from the components that will be going in when I receive my final order. But yeah, this is the desk as it stands, and I think it looks pretty nice. I love the green and black theme, and yeah, so let's get into it. A lot of people ask me what monitors these are still. These are 20, hang on, let it focus. These are 27-inch LG monitors, and for anyone who wants to know the brand, there you go, that's it. So yeah, I've got 3 of them. Have the option of using surround, NVIDIA surround, play my Battlefield or whatever other games I want to play across all 3 screens, or I can just go on the one and have my video editing software on one or the other to record. And yeah, so that's pretty nice to have the 3 screens. Just up here, nice webcam there, Logitech, records at 1080p, which is pretty good. I'm very happy with that. It's got a built-in mic, and yeah, so that's very nice. Behind the screens, have a nice big antenna there, picks up radio signal, and that antenna is connected to this car head unit here. This is a TEAC car head unit. You know, it's got Bluetooth control and radio, so I'm pretty happy with that. I mainly use this, you know, if I'm playing games I can have the radio on, and that's hooked up to these 4-inch JVC speakers which are on top of the desk, one on each side, and yeah, they're pretty nice. All of this is hooked up to my 2 RM series power supplies, which are behind that piece of acrylic there, but I'll get into that later once I remove the glass and get into the desk. So I also receive phone calls onto this, so yeah, there's no need to stop gaming. I can talk through the speakers. I've got a small mic hooked up to that car head unit just at the back there, so yeah, people can hear me talk. It's just like hands-free really. This is pretty much a car anyway, so why not put hands-free there. Here we have Lambtron military switches. These are all hooked up to my LED lights, and yeah, so that they have the option of an off 7 volts and 12 volts. Obviously the 7 volts will dim the lights a bit more, and 12 volts is full power. As well as dimming the lights with the 7-volt option, I have these controllers here. I can turn them on and off, can dim and brighten the lights, I can change to whatever colour I want, and I have the option of going sound activated, flash or fade. So that's a pretty handy option there for anyone wondering why I haven't suffered from epilepsy or anything yet. Here we have another Lambtron military switch bay. Does the same thing as that one, just all my LED lights and that are hooked up to there. Here we have my DVD drive. It's not a Blu-ray drive because I had this one spare, but I do have a Blu-ray drive coming in the mail, so that'll be replaced. And here we have a USB hub. It's got USB 3.0 and all your other sort of SD cards that'll plug into there, so that's very handy to have. Here we have a StrikeX fan controller. It's got two USB 2.0 ports and your headphone jack. So this can run 5 PWM fans and maintain their voltage to turn them up or down, and yeah, so that enables nice silent operation if you want to run your fans pretty low, so that's a good thing to have. Here we have my Vandal switches, again 2 for power reset and 2 for some LEDs, which is a very nice thing to have. And over here we have a Bitfenix, I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it, fan controller. Controls 5 fans, pretty much does exactly the same job as this StrikeX fan controller here, so that's another good thing to have. These are the Phobia grills. They're pretty good. I've got some dust filters coming in the mail, so they'll go in between the fan grill and the fan, and yeah, that'll keep all the dust out, so that's a good thing to have. The fans. The fans are PWM fans. They are white LEDs and they are a UV green colour, so they glow a nice green under my UV lights, and they are by G-Lid, so yeah, they're pretty nice fans to have. I'm probably replacing all these fans though. I've looked at the Bitfenix fans, or sorry, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it or not, but yeah, I've looked at them and they look pretty nice, so I'm going to try them on there and see how they go. If we move around the side here, we have a 6x9 inch Fusion speaker. We have one on this side and one on the other side. They work very well, and yeah, I went for the car audio system because I've seen that no other desk has it and I wanted something different, even if it may not be the best audio option, but you know, I'm very happy with how it's turned out, and it just looks a lot neater actually being screwed into the desk rather than having all these boxes sitting all around the desk and on top of it. And plus it's a nice space saver as well, so I mean, because there's not a lot of room in here, so wherever we can save space, we're going to do it. The desk is painted in a nice gloss black paint. The paint job's turned out really well, very happy with that. And underneath the desk we have a 12-inch Fusion subwoofer. A lot of people think that this thing, you know, shakes the desk apart. Obviously it doesn't, the desk is still here. But attached to it I have a bass control, and obviously because we're in a house I'm not going to be, you know, running it like full bass, because that would just be stupid and would drive the neighbours insane. So yeah, that bass controller keeps the bass nice and, you know, just at the level that you want it. Yeah, it works really well. Over here we have our triple monitor stand. Now at first this monitor stand could not join onto the table there because the table was too thick for it. So I had to come up with a solution, and I made this monitor stand at the back there. So that's attached to the desk, it's covered in a nice carbon fibre wrap, and yeah, that hides a lot of the cables. You can still see some there, but you know, it's easy fixed. And yeah, so that's doing its job. The monitor stand's hooked to the top of that, which is very nice. Underneath the desk you can see that that part there raises up, provides some more leg room, which is very nice. Works well. The glass on top, it is 6mm thick, and it has been hardened. So there's a lot of safety there. It won't shatter easy. It can support a lot of weight. So yeah, it's very nice. Right here we have a 2cm thumb hole for easy access to and from the desk. So that's a very nice feature to have. And yeah, so that's the desk on the outside. So I'll just quickly remove the glass and I'll bring this to the inside. Alright, so we've removed the glass and here's our first look on the inside. You can see that the fake elevator platforms, they're covered with a nice carbon fibre wrap. That's on both sides, right there. The dye that's used with the distilled water is Mayhem's UV green. It looks very nice there. And again, this raised platform here, that's painted with a nice gloss black. So that's turned out well. This object here is a 2-channel car amplifier. This is hooked up to my Fusion speakers, which sound very nice. Not a lot of people have heard of this brand, but you know what? I'm giving it a good review. It's very, very nice. Here we have my triple rad. It's very nice. It's from Phobia, so yeah, that works well. And we also have one on this side. So we've got 2 triple rads by Phobia, and yeah, they're doing a nice job at keeping the desk nice and cool. Here we have 2 pumps. These are variable speed pumps, as you can see on the back there, from AlphaCool. I have them on setting 3 and they are running in series, as you can see there. So they work very well and they're pushing the water along the loop very, very nicely. And yeah, so everything's keeping nice and cool with them. Here we have 2 250GB Samsung SSDs and 2 120GB Samsung SSDs. They're very nice. I've got my games on them and my operating system, and yeah, so far no problems with them. They're working really well and I'm very, very happy with them. Here we have my 4 hard drives. I have 3 Western Digital black hard drives. They are 1TB each, and I have 1 4TB Western Digital black hard drive. They do their job. They work very well. I store all my videos on them, and yeah, so far so good. They are sitting on a piece of green acrylic which lights up very nicely under the UV light and provides a nice green border around the hard drive. So yeah, that's a good option. Here we have my gaming name on some acrylic. It's a clear piece of acrylic, and there's a green piece of acrylic behind, which highlights the green name. And when my lights and everything are turned on in the night, that lights up very nicely. And yeah, so I'm very happy with that. The reason I have that there is for one, to show my gaming name, and two, it hides all the PSU cables. What I could have done is I could have made a separate sort of section in the back of the desk for the PSUs to sit in, but you know, I'm happy with this anyway. So yeah, so that hides these two RM series 1000 watt Corsair power supplies, which is very, very nice feature to have. Here we have the motherboard, the Asus Maximus VI Formula motherboard. It's got nice ROG armour on there. Makes it look very nice. I have two GTX 780 Ti's from EVGA on there with EK water blocks. Very, very happy with how they're working out. But I've got two more coming. There will be two more GTX 780 Ti's coming and a new motherboard. The Asus Rampage 4 Black Edition motherboard. So I'll be running quad SLI on that motherboard, and I will be getting a new CPU. Currently in the desk is a 4770K i7 processor, and that will be replaced by a 4960 Extreme. So that'll be very, very nice upgrade there. That has 6 cores, the Extreme, so yeah, that'll help my video editing and rendering, which is a very nice feature. The SLI bridge is by EVGA. That lights up the EVGA symbol, so that looks very, very nice at night. And here we have our custom sleeve cables, which I can make a bit neater, but there's no point at the moment, seeing as I'll be taking all of this out and replacing it. And here we have 32 gigabytes of Corsair Dominator Platinum RAM. Now I have another 32 gigabytes on the way to add to the Rampage 4, so that'll be 64 gigabytes total RAM inside of this desk, which is very, very, very good. Probably more than you need, but you know what? I've made this desk, gone all out on it, so I'm not cheaping out on the components. Here we have another CPU water block by EK water blocks. Looks very nice. I like the silver look, so very happy with that. The computer runs Windows 8.1 operating system, and yeah, so far that's working out very well. There has been some bad reviews about Windows 8.1, but you know what, it's working very, very nicely for me, and I'm happy with how it's been. I previously used Windows 7, and I've got to say that the Windows 8.1 is far better for what I need anyway. Now, in between these two GTX 780 Ti's is an Exona Essence STX sound card. So that will be coming out of this and put into another computer mod that I'll be making. And so will this Exona Phoebus sound card, which is on this side. This will be coming out and going into my other build. Pretty much this whole section will be coming out except for the two GTX 780 Ti's. My other build is a red and black theme, so this motherboard will go very nicely with it, and so will these sound cards. So that's pretty much everything within the desk. There's not really anything else. I hope I haven't missed anything, but yeah, that's everything within the desk. So I'll come over here and I'll just show you what keyboard and everything I'll be using. So this is the Razer Blackwidow Ultimate. I can't remember if it's the 2013 or 14 edition, but I'm sure some of you would know. It has mechanical key, sorry, and it will be sitting on this very large Razer mousepad, which is very nice, so there won't be any scratches on the glass on my desk. Here we have a Razer Naga, works very well. I've had this for a bit. I've used this with my other computer, so I thought I'd just take it over to this one because, yeah, I love this mouse. Here we have the RAT9 mouse. That's served me very well. I love the look of this, and yeah, so I'll be running with two mouses with the desk, so yeah, very happy with that.